It's June, the sun is out, and the grills are heating up. But have you ever looked at your burger and thought, is a billionaire trying to take this away from me? Kat, have you ever thought a billionaire trying to take away your grill?
Oh, my grill.
Your grilling.
My grilling? Like for
barbecue?
gas reasons? Or the meat itself?
I don't know. Whatever you want.
I do think that they want to take away the meat. I think they want to replace it with lab-grown meat. If I had a theory, that's it.
Okay.
I haven't made the time yet, but I want to start growing my own food because I think that
you can't grow your own meat, though.
I know, but they want to take away. Well, you can. You just got to kill the animals. They're gonna take away our seeds, and try to
like
sort
your
of
sperm.
No, like food seeds, and make everything sort of like a GMO patent.
Like you are dependent.
So that way you can't even grow food anymore because all the seeds won't be there. All the seeds will be their seeds that they've somehow put a patent on.
I heard that's why so many foods are seedless. Like they make it like, for your convenience.
But you can't take that seed and grow it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we should all be getting seeded foods. That way we can save the seeds.
I mean, well, I'll say it later what we're really saying. But no one wants to say what we're saying. That's the issue.
I'm not even sure what we're saying.
I'll say it later.
What about you, Eric? Have you ever thought a billionaire is trying to take your grilling away from you?
You know what? I've never looked at a burger and thought it, but I have looked at a taco and thought about it. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Taco.
Was it a carne asada? What kind of taco?
Mostly it is. Maybe an al pastor.
Right.
A little flavor. I think billionaires are trying to take everything away from us. So you know what? Sure. Why not? Why not my meats?
We are.
Mm-hmm.
Well said.
Why not my
well
meats?
said. Well said.
We are.
We got beef, billionaires. We got beef.
Well, welcome to the Unofficial Official Story Podcast. This is Season 6, Episode 3. My name is Kat.
And I'm Dwayne.
And I'm Koji. And hey, before we get into the meat of the story, I have to give a quick shout out to my other show, Unhistory. If you like us tearing apart the official version of the things here, you're going to love what I'm doing over there. It's a deep dive into historical receipts that they don't want you to see. So basically, I'm interviewing, I interviewed Thomas Jefferson for episode 1. And then I interviewed Mother Teresa for episode 2.
Oh, that's wild.
And then I kind of grill them and I tell them, well, not grill like this episode, but
I want you to grill Mother Teresa.
But I asked them,
sounds tasty.
I asked them questions about, some of the shady stuff.
I got to give that a listen. Coach is out here multitasking conspiracies. I love it.
Yes, exactly. So do me a favor, go find Unhistory right now, hit the listen button and download a few episodes. It really helps the show. And I promise I'll change how you look at the past.
All right, now that the shameless plug is out of the way, which you should definitely go do, let's get back to the barbecue.
We're right at the start of grilling season, but today's topic is a bit well done.
Oh, God.
Sorry, guys. We're asking, does Bill Gates want to destroy the cattle industry?
But first, we have to introduce our guest comedian, who I hear prefers a veggie dog. Just kidding. Welcome, Eric Escobar.
Hello.
Eric, hi. Eric is the premier Mexipino stand-up comedian performing internationally at clubs, colleges, cruises, and theaters. In 2026, he can be seen on Hulu's comedy InvAsian.
Woohoo! That's my show.
And
Nice.
CBS's Comics Unleashed.
I'm Mother Teresa on Comedy InvAsian. So that's it. I will be getting grilled.
That's fun. Eric has also appeared on Beast Games, Last Comic Standing, Fresh Faces of Comedy, BuzzFeed, I Could See Your Voice, Idiot Sandwich, his TED Talk, BET's Angel, and as the host of The Big Deal on Latin Nations.
Thank you. Happy to be here. What an intro. Very excited.
Is there still more?
There's still more.
Oh,
actually.
is there really? I didn't look.
Wait,
Oh
there
my
is?
God, I can't
Yeah.
look at-
Holy
Oh
moly.
my geez.
Oh my goodness. Eric has collaborated with top digital creators including Kevin Lang, the Stokes twins, the Botez sisters, Aaron Branch, Law by Mike, and Mr. Beast.
Wait, can I just say that the Stokes twins and the Bortez sisters sound like porn names?
Really? I was thinking they sounded like crimes. Like
We
sound
never
like
said
true
they
crime
weren't
stories.
either. They
To
could
me,
be all.
they sound like musical groups, but they play like banjos and
Well,
things
what does
like
that
The
say that
Botez sisters sound like they're a pair of twins who do psychic scams on people.
You're not far off. They're chess ladies. Their whole thing is chess.
Oh, wow.
Which is kind of like a
chest, like
crime.
breasts?
No, like playing chess.
Oh, Oh, chess. Oh,
Yeah, we
my
know where your
must
mind
be-
is.
My mind is way.
No apologies needed.
This is Koji.
There you go. Yeah. I don't want to know what he thinks about the Stokes twins. You know what I mean?
Yeah, mine is where it usually is, actually. Yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
Eric holds an MFA in improvisation and comedy studies from Goddard College and resides in Anaheim. What? I didn't even know you could get an MFA in improvisation and comedy studies. Was that an official major you could get, or did you put it together?
It was a self-designed major and a
Sounds
lot
like
of
it.
money that I don't regret, but a lot of money.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet. Eric loves theme parks, karaoke, professional wrestling, and you.
And he actually,
do.
you're a professional wrestler too, right?
I was. I don't do it much anymore. It's
Okay.
hard to walk upstairs.
Was
So
that
I
a
feel like
minor?
wrestling is
Oh,
another.
nice.
Like
You mean-
major in comedy studies, minor in professional
Minor
wrestling?
in professional wrestling. Actually, that was just an elective.
Right.
All right. My minor was underwater basket weaving. So that worked out. Yeah.
It's hard to walk upstairs after a match.
Oh, just in general. I just don't like
Oh.
moving anymore. I'm sore all the time and really tired.
Wait, so
Oh, I
tell,
see, I
tell us
see.
a little
Yeah.
bit about your wrestling career.
It was great. I wrestled as the Party Boy Pinoy, Mexipino Noir.
Nice.
I wore a wrestling mask and would drink Pinot Noir through it, but it never got through. So it was fun. My finishing move was an eye poke.
Is that right?
Fun
And
fact.
what was in the Pinot Noir? What was it really Pinot Noir? Or?
You know what? It was whatever Two Bug Juck had that day. All right.
Oh,
You
get
get
it?
the
Like Mexipino Noir.
Mexipino Noir.
Yeah,
there
yeah,
you
yeah.
go. Mexa Chardonnay didn't have the right ring to it. It really didn't.
Oh my God.
I just picture someone telling a story like those film noir movies. He was a 2-bit hustler and he didn't know what to do. You know, like the noir film.
Now do it in a Filipino accent. All right. Now you got to do it in a Latino Filipino accent.
I don't want to get canceled.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I-
I'm surprised there's no lumpia involved in this. Like, I feel like everything Filipino needs.
There is with the
lumpia.
Botes sisters and the Stokes twins. There's some lumpia. You know what I'm talking about, baby? Yeah, big lumpia. No, it was really fun. I really liked wrestling, but I feel like I feel like a lot of comics enjoy wrestling because we look at what they do and it's like, oh, you get a similar high, but if you mess up, you die. You know what I mean? It's a very exciting. Like, if I have a bad set, I'm sad for a couple days. You have a bad set, you have like no more knee. So
right.
higher stakes.
Well, where did-
Stakes. Oh my God. Look what we're talking about.
Yeah. Where did you wrestle?
All over. I trained in Moore Park-ish area. Then I went around to some other stuff. Went to San Diego for a little bit. I didn't do it like hard. Like some people go real hard with it. I had a couple matches and just use it as an excuse to drink Pinot Noir.
You know, like, because you're also stand-up, tell us about like the similarities, like coming up in the wrestling world. Is there like the guy who people are like, how did he get that match? How did he get that? Is it a guy who's undeniable? You just know is going to be a great wrestler? You know, like, what are the politics behind the wrestling as you see it?
I like that question. I think a way that I think the parallels are really cool is when you go on stage, you have to be funny. And
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
not funny, you're sorry. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. I think for wrestling, it's the same thing because you're putting someone's like life in your hands. So you can't have like nepotism or be like a big name and just come in and get a big match. Like you need to know at least the basics of what you're doing, keep everyone safe, keep everyone having a good time.
Right.
Like I said earlier, very similar high. I think I'll go to a dive bar in front of 7 people and have a great time. But if you're in the WWE and doing 10,000 seaters every night, oh, that must feel nice.
Yeah, I
It's
bet.
real nice.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I like that.
Did you at the wrestling you did? Was there like the Hulkamania kind of stuff where you had to like speak to the crowd or anything, or is it just the wrestling part?
Kind of. I was definitely more of a comedy wrestler, so my wrestling wasn't great, but I would cut a promo and at least get them a little bit into it.
Mhm.
I feel like it's wild because someone like The Rock, someone like Hulk Hogan, like their fame was so like, whoa! I couldn't imagine like performing at that level.
Right.
That seems like almost too stressful.
Were you? Maybe because you were more of a comedy. Were you a good guy or a bad guy, or is it a third choice and at that level of wrestling?
Like
you know?
an NPC or something?
Yeah.
I was an NPC. Yes, I just stood there and I can't do act outs on this podcast. And people can't see it. So good guys are the baby faces, bad guys are the heels. I was definitely leaning on that baby face side.
I see.
Oh,
I see.
yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So how did you get into comedy?
I think I was 18, started doing it. Then I graduated college and I was like, I could get like an internship or a real job or try this. So I tried this, had a lot of weird jobs in between, did everything to make it work. But it was kind of like one of those things where it was like, let me see how long I can get away with this before I can get a 9 to 5. And it just kind of worked out. A lot of hard work, a lot of luck, a lot of good timing, grateful for it. But yeah, I just didn't want a real job.
Interesting. So here, I have a question for you guys. What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen someone put on a grill?
Anytime someone puts fruit on a grill, I think that's weird.
Yeah.
Like grilled pineapple, which sounds delicious. Grilled peaches, grilled watermelon. That was a weird one I heard. I
can see
like
that.
saw once. It is delicious, but I feel like some foods are meant to be cold.
I can see that. I went to a barbecue once, and this girl, she was really cool, but bit of a nerd, and her friends were nerds, and that's cool. I identify with. I'm a bit of a nerd myself, but I can dip
And
in
you
and
know
out
what?
of
That's
the world.
cool. That's okay.
Yeah, I can dip in and out of that nerd world. The whole entire grill, like everyone bought their George Foreman grill, so
weird.
the whole thing was just George Foreman grills, and it was really good. But I was like, who coordinated this? Like, this is crazy.
George.
Right.
Yeah, he called everyone out.
And I would guess not weird because people do this, but octopus, on a grill.
Yeah.
Because
Why are you looking at me?
No, I just when I was in Taiwan, I had octopus like 3 days in a row, like some sort of squid or whatever. And then I had this dream where an octopus attacked me.
Yeah.
And I just had to
No more
relax on the
octopus.
octopus. Yeah.
What about you, Eric? What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen grilled?
It was seen via Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay. There was an episode. I don't know if you guys are big Kitchen Nightmares fans.
I am. I'm a huge Kitchen Nightmares fan.
Remember that guy who grilled the Caesar salad?
Oh, see, I was going to say that.
Grilled lettuce.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, it's a thing. It's a grilled lettuce. And everyone was like, yeah, it's grilled lettuce. And Gordon was like, wait, no.
That's like the tile guy. You remember the tile
Yeah, with the steak and like the tsunami.
guy? Yeah. The
Yeah.
sauce would go on there.
Wow, we're the same person. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
man.
so for me, I have two things. One's not grilling per se, but I just want to share the story. When I was in Australia, I met this woman and her family. And when I went to the bathroom, there was a baby penguin in the bathtub. And I was like, what is happening with this baby penguin? And they were like, they're going to eat it later. And I was like, can I not eat the baby penguin, please? So that's weird. I mean, Asian people eat a lot of things. So
Oh my
there's
God.
that. But in terms of the weirdest thing I've ever seen, one of my friends was a reporter for which company? I forget what company it was, but he did a whole show where he went to a restaurant in China that was all penis. They serve animal penises.
Okay.
Yeah. So sorry. Yeah. I should make it clear. Animal penis was like bull penis, cow penis, like all the different things. So the funniest thing, his name's Adam Yamaguchi. Like he didn't want to eat it, obviously, but it's for, a thing he was doing. So then he started drinking more and he started eating it. So like they were they like grill it, they saute it, they did everything. So I remember thinking that like, that's pretty crazy to eat grilled penis or any kind of penis actually, but
That is usually, I'm a big swallower, so spit it out, baby.
All right, before we get into our main story, I need to mention the disclosure that just happened. The government finally opened the floodgates on May 8th, 2026 with the launch of Pursue and the new public database at war.gov/UFO. We aren't just looking at grainy blue squatches anymore. The files include everything from football-shaped UAPs near Japan to bizarre orbs that actually deflected a missile in midair. While NASA is playing it safe by calling these cases unresolved, the declassified footage and some wild Apollo 17 transcript is clearly moving the needle, with 56% of the country now convinced that we aren't alone in the cosmos. What do you guys think?
I think a lot of it's probably AI. I haven't watched them.
Oh, no.
But-
This is before, like this stuff is all before AI. I don't
But
think
how
they're-
do we know?
Oh, no, because a lot of these cases are the cases that they've been talking about forever. Because like last year, the general who was a whistleblower, he came out and said that there was biologics, that they found biologics. And it was crazy because I remember...
What does that mean? Like a dead alien? Or
Yeah, he found non-human biological creatures and everyone was... Or non-Earth and non-human biological creatures. And then it was crazy because he like testified in front of Congress and then nobody seemed to pay attention or care. And I was like, wait, we don't care that fucking aliens out there? It was crazy.
What are we going to do?
Men in Black, baby. Men in
There's
Black.
a lot of things we don't do. There's so much that the government
Well,
could do and doesn't.
Well, you guys also heard that they did with the pastors, right? They brought all the pastors together.
Oh, was that like a couple?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, because before all the disclosures, because they were worried that people are going to leave Christianity because that the aliens. And then the rumor, and this is just a rumor, is that they're saying that they're going to like push it as like demons more than aliens or like some kind of demon-like creature, but they're probably just aliens that maybe are not from like outer space, but from like a different dimension. I think is probably what they're thinking. But anyway, I think this is wild. I don't know.
well,
That would make sense. They're going to use it for religious purposes just to scare people.
Well, yeah, because they think that I mean, the pastors was that. Sorry, I didn't even complete my sentence. There was that they're worried that people are going to leave the faith that like is not in the Bible, and that people are going to be like, well, how, like, you know, if Jesus knew everything, or if the Bible knows it, why aren't they mentioning it in the Bible?
Oh, well, if people were going to leave the faith because things didn't make sense, they would already left the faith. I'm sorry, what? Electricity's not in the Bible. Computers are not in the Bible. The internet's not in the Bible. Like,
I believe Samsung's in the Bible.
If you believe right now, you're going to continue believing for always.
That's a great point. And, you know, I just did a military base, and I didn't realize there was another branch. You know,
we know Space Force?
Space Force, yeah. And
Michelle?
I'm like,
oh, okay.
right. Making my way downtown. Is that it?
That was Vanessa Carlton.
I'll take it.
It's
I always
okay.
mix those two
If
up.
you want to,
Yes.
I can
It's
save you.
1,000 miles.
Well, so
Just see.
That's still Vanessa Carlton.
that's still Vanessa Carlton, but I like it. But I like her version more than yours. I feel like
No,
she was
Michelle
sing-song.
Branch is a little bit of this,
A little bit of that, and shower with a kiss, Santana.
with Santana. Yeah. Okay, we got that
Oh,
figured out.
Is that
So-
the only song she had?
She had All You Wanted and Everywhere. Because
Yes.
everywhere to
Yeah, that was a big hit.
Michelle Branch Hoppa?
She was Hoppa
Yeah,
and
she is
still
Hoppa.
is.
Hoppa means
Oh,
half
she's-
Asian.
It used to be
Yeah.
a derogatory
Yes,
word.
yes.
Mhm.
Right.
Space Branch.
Yeah, Space Force, and I had to look it up. They were talking about it. You know, I was having lunch with the military guys, and I'm like, what the hell is Space Force? And it's just straight up like, yeah, it's just sort of out of space branch. Everyone makes fun of it, but why does it exist?
Well, I can tell you why.
Okay. Is it just for funding or?
No, because so before there was a rule they couldn't militarize space.
Oh,
we had
I see.
a treaty with the Soviets
Mhm.
and the Russians.
I thought you were going to say with space. I'm like,
and then Trump threw that away. And then now we're militarizing space. That's why they're like the whole Golden Dome is a space thing. So
I
that
see.
like they're trying to put nuclear weapons into space and stuff. So
They
it's
don't like any aliens whatsoever.
and then
Not
also,
even.
I mean, the whole disclosure thing is ultimately, I think, a distraction, just trying to be a distraction from Epstein files. But he wants to like
Right.
really.
Wait, what are
But
those?
didn't you see a couple weeks ago he was posting videos or pictures of himself walking around with aliens, and those are AI,
Those are AI.
but
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like completely non-ironically posting it.
I
like,
used to have a
but-
joke about, basically, Koji and I wrote a movie based on this joke. Love Bait.
Love it. Okay.
Yeah, and if you're like Japanese and you fall in love with a Korean guy and your parents won't like him, how do you get your parents to accept the Korean guy?
Mhm.
Bring home a black guy. And then 2 weeks later, bring the Korean guy back home and everyone would be. And then as the joke went on, I was like, well, what if you fall in love with a black guy? Then bring home Flavor Flav. You know what I mean? Then what if you fall in love with Flavor Flav? Bring home an alien. You know what I mean? So I say all of that to say, like, maybe once we contact the real aliens, what we call aliens are going to be off the hook now. We're going to have bigger fish to fry, especially if they look like fish.
Well, the whole thing is that they've been here since like Roswell or
Right,
before.
right.
Like that's the idea. But okay, anyway, let's
It's just
move on.
Flavor Flav.
It's
Flavor
right,
Flav
right.
is the
I
alien.
really hope they're like the nice kind of aliens that we've talked about, like
too.
Valiant Thor, where they're like peace and love, man.
Well, actually, so they've said. I mean, according to like some of these whistleblowers, they're saying that there's like 4 races that they've like known about. There's 4 different kinds of aliens. So I'm hoping one of them's Asian. Let's go.
Mhm.
That's the one that I'm going to pray to. But I mean, the biggest issue, obviously, with having UFOs and the biggest conspiracy around why it's an issue is that for a government, especially, is like, hey, they could take anybody, they could go through our airspace, they could do anything they want, and they can't do a thing about it. So, like, I mean, what's the number one job of the government?
Tariff everyone.
It's
do
also
nothing. I mean, we have terrible weather. We have mega hurricanes that come through,
Okay.
tornadoes that come through, and we can't do shit about
yeah,
those
but
either.
having like something that has like a brain that's trying to like do something, like you can't do anything. I mean, that's the rationale. But also like one of the interesting things that I found and through like reading all this stuff is that there's a theory that like in the files they talk about how they actually wanted to make people look crazy. And they actually funded movies in Hollywood. I never got the funding to make the people who thought aliens were real were fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it turns out like and then people just went wild with that over the course of like the next like 60 years. But it's just interesting that like a lot of the things that people have been saying this whole time.
So you think they added the whole anal probe thing to discredit them even more?
Probably.
Just like, oh, you just wanted to get anally probed.
That's what they didn't add. Actually, that was not added. They were gaslighting everyone for everything except for that.
That's Eric's favorite part.
That is second favorite. I'm legally not allowed to say the first. It was with the Asian alien, though.
It was with the Asian alien.
Okay, now here's the official story. Bill Gates has quietly become the largest private owner of farmlands in the United States, reportedly owning over 270,000 acres across 19 states.
The official reason from Gates and his team is that it's about investment and sustainable agriculture. He claims he's looking for ways to make farming more productive and carbon neutral.
But in his book, How to Avoid a Climate Disaster, he explicitly states that wealthy nations should move toward 100% synthetic beef to combat methane emissions from livestock.
What I say.
Exactly what you said, Kat.
Yeah. He's not just talking about it either. Gates was an early investor in Impossible Foods and Beyond Meat. He's literally putting his money where your mouth is.
You guys
Honestly,
like?
I love Beyond Meat. I thought it was delicious.
I was going to ask you about that. I don't like the red part of it though. Like how it's like it's still kind of like red.
I don't really pay attention to that. I just think it's delicious, but it's because it's salty.
It makes me feel like it grosses me out because I think it's like meat still.
Right, and it's like blood or something.
Yeah, and I'm like, why am I like I don't want it to look anything like meat, dude.
Isn't they're different products, right? Impossible Meat and Beyond Meat.
Yeah.
Two different. Yeah. I think Impossible had a little hot water, but Beyond was still good. Like it's still okay to have Beyond, but Impossible, it's like, oh, they had something going on.
Yeah, I remember I bought it once and I like cooked it and I was like, it's still red. I was like, I'm gonna fucking cook this shit till it's not red anymore.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
What's crazy about that is that if you really don't want to eat meat, just don't eat meat.
Yeah.
Just
Although, have you guys ever been to there's Chinese restaurants that are like vegan? So they have like they're amazing.
There should be one in Boston. Was really good.
Yeah, there's one a bunch here. We could go. But there's there's things like they have the fried mushrooms that are chicken.
Right.
They have fish that like this like tofu. Really, it's just soy. It's really good, but it looks like the meats, but it's actually just vegetable.
I will say I do like the Beyond Meat and Impossible Beef, but anytime I go to Veggie Grill, which is this vegan chain of restaurants, I am always disappointed. I've never come away from Veggie Grill like, wow, that was delicious. It's always like, wow, I need to eat something else.
Do you think if a vegan has their sperm just taste different? I mean, I wouldn't know. Eric, tell me, does it taste different?
I assume so. Well, I've only had alien sperm. I haven't had human sperm.
Look, I wouldn't know for sure, but I heard that pineapples and fruit are good for it, and I heard that eating too much meat is bad. So, that
makes sense.
Okay, I heard strawberries is good too.
Probably.
Okay.
I heard pumpkin is too. You want just buckets of pumpkin. Good for your sperm.
Just in the fall, you eat pumpkin. All of a sudden, it's pumpkin.
Yeah, October. Oh, my wife is so happy.
Jesus Christ. Oh my Lord. That's too far, Eric.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But then what happens if like it's pumpkin latte season and the McRib comes back? Now you're in a bit of a quandary. You know what I mean?
Well, I put the McRib in my pumpkin spice latte, so it evens out. You got the bad meat, you got the good pumpkin. Oh, geez Louise, throwing some oysters in there. Delish.
Oh, my goodness. The unofficial crowd is asking, why buy the land if you want to get rid of the cows? Some theorists suggest he isn't buying land to grow corn. He's buying it to fallow it, basically taking it out of production to drive cattle ranchers out of business.
Right. Or to make it all grass-fed.
That doesn't really make sense to me. So if he takes the land out and, okay. So if he's buying the land and doesn't grow corn on it, then there isn't enough feed for the cows.
Right.
So then feed becomes more expensive.
And then meat becomes
the
more
ranchers
expensive.
And then people
go out of
it.
business.
Yes.
Right. Unless they're grass-fed. But, you think of grass-fed and you think it's like cows chilling in their natural habitat. But sometimes grass-fed means they're still locked into a small little thing with their head, heads can't move, and then they just dump grass in front of them. So it's not, I've seen videos. It's not like they're
that is
chilling.
Upsetting.
It's
Even
like
with,
they're in a cage in a prison and then they just throw grass at them, but it's technically grass fed,
Even with eggs, there's like so many tiers of wording. Like free range means they have like 2 by 2 feet. Or, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
They have a little free range where it's like they can be like caged versus uncaged. Like, what's the difference? Because you can be uncaged but still in like a box. You know what I mean? Like,
Cage free, but then like cage free just means it's like a slightly bigger cage.
Yeah, just like a different cage. It's like small cage free. I know.
Wow.
I know. I also heard they were feeding chickens like red paprika to make their like eggs more like orange. So sometimes even now you'll see like a bright orange yolk, and it's like not even like a healthy egg. It's like a bad egg. It's like a soy fed egg, but they just gave it a ton of paprika.
I mean, at least the chickens are enjoying their food now. It's seasoned.
It's seasoned. It's only seasoned with paprika and a hot red pepper. But other than that, delicious. Delicious.
That's wild. Well, if you control the land, you control the feed. If you control the feed, you control the price of a steak. It's a vertical monopoly that makes Standard Oil looks like a lemonade stand.
And then there's the net zero agriculture push. Critics say the plan is to replace traditional, independent family farms with high-tech smart farms and use AI and surveillance to monitor every seed. It's basically the Windows Update version of farming. I feel like that I was being disrespectful a little bit to Windows there, but that's okay.
Oh my God, an AI smart farm would be like, I'm sorry, I accidentally burnt down all your crops. My bad.
Right.
No, they're going to build data centers. Wouldn't it be awesome to have a data center here?
This meat is so tender, I would call it Microsoft.
Soft meat. Nice.
Delish.
That just happened.
There's also the green premium. Gates argues that synthetic meat will eventually be cheaper than real beef, but theorists worry that this cheap meat will be the only thing the working class can afford, while real beef becomes a black market luxury item for the 1%.
We know it's crazy. 50 Cent had a thing with T.I. I don't know if you paid attention to that. They were going back and forth at each other. And then this goes on for like 2 months. And then they pop up on stage together. And T.I., had an album drop and 50 was doing something. So it was like not even, so even rappers don't have real beef anymore. That's what I'm trying to say.
That was a long way to go.
I was trying to figure out where that was. I was waiting for the beef. That was good though.
Right.
A joke like that is rare.
There you go. Ooh, nice.
Well done.
I'm loving it.
See you guys later. I'm good. Yeah, Pete's.
Some even point to the World Economic Forum's Great Reset and the slogan, "You will own nothing and be happy." Does that include owning your own dinner? Or are we all moving toward a subscription-based protein model? Bill Gates owns 270,000, you said?
Yeah.
It's only 0.03% of the farmland. He's still the biggest single private farmland owner, but it's 0.03%. You know what I mean? That's
so
like
there's so much farmland, and there's many owners.
right. But a lot of companies and billionaires, like a lot of non-farmers, do own it, and they're renting it to farmers. And apparently, I saw somewhere in the comment section, who knows if it's true, but they said in Lithuania you can't own a farm if you're not a farmer.
Oh, interesting.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you should. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, our government doesn't do anything about anything. They're like, oh my God, is there if Godzilla came to America and was eating children, the U.S. government would be like, I don't know, that's capitalism for you.
It's not guns, guys. It's
here's
not
the thing.
guns.
It'd be like, no, the people who want to kill Godzilla also want to murder babies, so we're going to go ahead and let it live.
Which babies?
Why does you will own nothing and be happy only apply to like people who are not billionaires? Like, and that's the problem. Like, if you got a point where a few people own it, then it's some sort of corporate socialism. So the government should own it. Like Bill Gates shouldn't control. He has to answer to someone. I know there's rules, but it's like at that point, okay, you had a nice run. You get to keep this much, and we're taking it. Otherwise, 4 people own everything, and then it slips into a dystopian kind of thing.
I feel like it turns into kind of like a public school, private school situation where everyone can go public school. Everyone can have government meat, but then all these rich people are going to be like, we got a tri-tip in the backseat. You know what I mean? Like if you can afford it, you're going to eat it. Yeah.
And the thing is, this comic, I don't know her name. I wish I did. I could look it up. She has this great sketch and she talks about like rich people. What ultimately, they can't say it out loud, but they just want slavery back.
Yeah.
I'm not saying black people, but they just want to own people, you know?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
the place they went wrong is slavery. That's funny. Was-
There's a whole book called Democracy in Chains, and it's about specifically that they really do want to go all the way back to slavery
Yeah.
times.
Right,
I mean, the problem with American slavery was that it was race-based. Nobody's against slavery when it's like class-based.
right.
Like they've always been, because I mean, there's still slavery going on now.
Absolutely.
Right. But it's like,
Yeah.
it's not just black people, or it's not just
Right.
white people or something. It's like, that's like where people took offense. I'm like, why can't we just be offended with slavery in general and not like based, like obviously slavery for African Americans was terrible, but it doesn't mean that it's like every slave was terrible.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, because the word slave, it means Slavic. It comes from,
It does?
it comes
Oh,
from
okay.
Eastern Europeans being slaves, I believe. The word
You just-
robot.
Did you just make that up right now?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I can look it up. The word robot also meant slave in some kind of a language. I wrote a
that
question
makes
about
sense. Like you're an
Yeah.
automaton thing that serves.
I mean, up has U and P in it. So it comes from urination, UP.
I don't know if you knew this, but ICUP. Oh my god!
Once it gets going, it feels good though, right?
What's happening?
Yeah.
It's the number one feeling. The number one feeling.
See, the word slave traces its origins back to the anthem, I don't even know that word, for Slavic peoples of Eastern and Central Europe.
Oh, so you're
Yeah,
right.
because they were like,
You did just
they
make it
were,
up.
yeah, they
I
were
apologize.
like,
I never doubted you.
they were
Just throwing
indentured
that out there.
servants or whatever the case.
I apologize,
you know?
Dwayne, for
That's okay. But what we're really saying is capitalism doesn't work. And like the billionaires wanting to own everything is like they're trying to insulate themselves from the fall of capitalism. When it's like, once you're doing that, then it's already,
Yeah, but then
It's
if
already time.
capitalism falls, then the dollar crashes, and then they own nothing, actually. So they
but they shouldn't
want-
own anything and be happy.
I guess
what
that's
I'm
why they
saying.
want cryptos, because they want something that could never crash, except for, I don't know, I feel like if demand falls, there's no one to buy anything, the whole thing collapses on itself. It doesn't matter if you are Elon Musk and you have everything, because you have nothing.
I mean,
Right.
that's why Elon's not talking about universal basic income, right? Have you guys heard what he's talking about now?
What's that?
Universal high income. So everybody gets a lot of money.
Yeah, but the
That doesn't-
government,
Or he could just pay his taxes.
but the government is still paying him directly through us. Like it's
Yeah,
we're like the conduit, you know?
Yeah, but the point is that
Between
more
Bezos.
like instead of everyone making like a basic income, everyone's like, because there's not going to be a lot of jobs. And so that's like the gist of it. So people would still spend money. Still, there's still an economy. and
But
people
it's
still get-
it's still like this weird thing because it's
Yeah.
like the
I'm-
government gives us money, we give it to Bezos
Yes,
and
correct.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
How long can that
it sounds
keep going?
a lot like we're going to have communism, you guys.
Right,
I'm pretty sure that's
right.
where we're going to end up now.
It was always going to end that way, really. You know,
yeah.
especially
Richard-
once Reagan did away with all the fail safes. What are you gonna say?
Ah, Reagan.
Yeah.
Richard Kind had a beautiful story where two artists like went to this like really fancy party and it was like really like lavish and expensive. And one of them like turns to the other one and he's like, "Oh man, look at all this amazing stuff. Look at all this grand stuff." And the other one's like, "Yeah, but whoever owns this house, we have something that he'll never have." And he's like, "What?" And he's like, "Enough."
Right? Yeah,
What a
Yeah.
beautiful little anecdote.
that is. I like that story too. And you know, the Soho House in New York. You know, Soho House is it's like a club for artists and people in, I think, fashion, you know, that kind of thing. And the one in New York, apparently, a lot of artists, like the cool kids who didn't have much, but some of them had something.
You have to apply to be in it.
And all
stuff.
the, like the Wall Street, like finance bros started joining. So they had to kind of like change the rules because the finance bros, it was like,
Different culture.
can't you just eat your Chinese food at night and, you know, short things and do that? Why do you have to come over? But everybody wants something, you know, everybody wants some
Yeah.
kind of cachet that they don't have, you know?
Now that we've reviewed the evidence, let's give our theories.
Bill Gates is not trying to do this, but what he's trying to do is he wants to serve human meat
Oh,
to people.
wow.
Like, right. And so I think this is like, he's actually thinks that the best version, I mean, like he thinks that humans are destroying the planet and that the best way for us to survive is by serving human meat to humans as a kind of FU. I mean, and this is not without precedence. I was just reading a book about AI and there are sizable percentage of AI scientists who believe the best outcome of AI is actually all the humans die. like the size
Oh,
of
I
like.
heard about this.
I agree.
And so like
That's yeah.
and so in the
makes
same
sense.
way, Bill Gates is like, fuck humans. I've been hurt. I feel bad about being in the Epstein files and all that. Was he in the Epstein files?
He was.
Yeah, he was.
But he felt bad, so now he's going to serve humans to humans as a nephew. So that's my theory.
That is not my theory.
You just gave me an idea though. We gotta like have hot chicks of age.
Yeah.
We need them to draw.
What's that, like 12?
The Wayans brothers.
Is that 14 or 15?
was like,
No, 20 and up. We need them to like link up with the all of the tech dudes, and just tell them to chill out. You know what I mean?
So
Because-
you're enough.
Right. Because
Cat,
that's
this
what's
is
going to
calling.
save us. Like pretty women who just take the bullet and just be with
An
like
incel.
a weird kind
Basically,
of dude who
computer
just happens
incel.
to be rich. Yeah.
Hmm.
But calm them down. Like calm them down. Because the government's not going to stop him. Nothing's going to stop him. He's going to pay his way out of. What's going to stop him is just a hot chick that's like, come on, Brad, don't do that.
I wish I was capable of that. I don't think we are, because it's really hard not to sound sarcastic. To be like, hey,
This is where we go
You're
full circle.
fine.
This is where we go full circle.
Like,
It is hard. Like the greatest actors.
Well, they're all hard.
My
I feel
favorite
like they're not
thing
getting
is
women. That's about
great actors who have to say bad lines that I know I couldn't say, and they deliver them. So full circle is what you need to believe is to do wrestling, right? Because in wrestling, you're in tights,
gotta
you've
get
got
the
a mask
character,
on,
you
you're
gotta
drinking Pinot Noir, and you just got to commit. So once you learn how to commit, then you can say what you need to say to these nerds without that tinge of
I'm
sarcasm.
so bad at that in real life.
I am too, though. Like people always read me, like when they call me and I don't want to talk to them. Even on the phone, they can hear it. They're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I'm good. Let's talk."
I can feel the one tear going down your cheek right now. Should we just PTA conference later? Or what's going on?
But that I think, like, not incels who don't have money.
Yeah.
I
The
mean,
rich guys.
they're dangerous too. But like the incels with $1 billion, we need to neutralize them.
Oh, there will be. They'll
Okay.
get neutralized. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah.
All right, I go next. I think he has the land for two things: AI data centers, because duh, and then 2, for his lab-grown meat project.
Mm.
He needs land to actually do the lab-grown meat. There's got to be a place to put the factories.
Can we say the lab grown meat is human meat?
I mean, it could be, but it probably won't be. And I hope that they have all kinds of cool meats that aren't human meat. Like, it would be great
Dog
to have
meat?
octopus meat not attached to an octopus, because they're super
Right.
smart, but the food
So
is
this is
tasty.
meat. There's no animals. Just sort of they're
No.
just growing meat.
You
somewhere.
take the DNA
Mhm.
and then you basically make it grow like a little tumor, except for it's like a little like meat.
like a little muscle in
potato.
a jar or something.
And
Yeah,
no
like
feeling
a-
tumor. No feelings, no emotions. No tumor.
It has no brain. It's
What if it
just
screamed every
the
time you
meat.
bit, though?
I heard that plants do that, actually. Very
no.
quietly.
I heard that too. That
Mm.
plants know when you're eating them. But I mean,
They're alive.
What you gonna
Yeah.
do?
Eat more.
I think plants understand though. I think we've been eating them longer, so I think they're
Yeah, the
okay.
only thing you can eat without like causing it any pain technically is the sun. So only plants are pure and like have no sin.
In Reality Bites, wasn't there a character who was like a super vegan where he only ate plants that like fell off the tree? Like so they wouldn't
that's
feel pain.
wild.
Like an
Oh my
apple had to
God.
fall off a tree from the
That's
I mean, in the
Wow.
documentary Twilight, they were vegan vampires because they would only eat cows.
Oh, wait, that was a documentary?
Yeah, the Twilight
Oh,
documentary.
so
Twilight?
they didn't eat people.
Oh, I thought you meant Twilight was being pitched as a documentary. I'm like, yes, man. I believe. I
Well,
believe.
I guess I'll go. I have two different. I'm so stuck between my two, but I'll go with this one.
Do the second one first.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the second one I thought of. So here's what it is. I think Bill Gates, I mean, he's not alone in this, but he's been really great throughout his career at predicting things, but also at stealing technology or
Yeah.
borrowing it or licensing it or whatever.
Stealing it is fine.
Like he took DOS from this dude. He paid him like $50,000 and he made $1 billion off of it. The mouse, Windows, that came from Xerox. That came from Xerox Labs. So what I think is he's had access to AI and different things way before we have. And I think he's already contacted the aliens and he's made a deal with them. He's basically said, listen, I need more of your technology so I can stay ahead of the curve. Especially it was, when it happened too, when that what was the Windows music thing that didn't work
Paperclip?
out? The Windows,
Oh.
no, not the paper, but
The
the
dial-up?
Zune, yeah. The
yeah.
Yeah.
Soon.
After Zune, he was like, no, this is never going to happen again. So he got in contact with the aliens, and basically they said, well, we'll help you. We just need a place where we can chill, where people won't try to kill us. So he's buying up all this farmland. He's going to grow corn around it. But then it's just going to be so the aliens can have a little safe haven while they feed him technology.
Okay. I like that one.
Ooh, also, you know how there's all those corn circles, crop circles?
Crop circles.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes,
What
yes.
if aliens can only land on corn?
No.
Oh, see how this is
Ethanol
coming
folk.
together?
Okay. Eric,
Yeah.
do you have a theory?
Maybe that's how they fuel their ships.
I have 3.
Okay. Pick one.
Okay. I'm gonna merge 2 together.
Pick the weirdest one.
Oh, that one wasn't too weird. That was more normal. Okay. Seattle guy. He loves Washington.
Mhm.
Loves green. Maybe he just wants a little bit of green every time he goes to a new state. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to be
I
on
like
the
this.
grassy field because I like
Right.
grass and greenery.
If you
I'm
can't
a
take
Washington
Muhammad to
guy.
Seattle, bring Seattle to Muhammad. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly. Are you saying Muhammad and Bill Gates are
Well,
pretty?
Was
In a
the
way,
mountain Muhammad? Yeah.
yeah. People bow to their computers 5 times a day. Can I give the honorable mention?
Yeah, of course.
Just fuzz. What if it's either A, like a weird tax write-off thing, or B, in the prenup, technically Melinda can't get land. So if he just puts all his money in the land, she can't take half of that because
Okay.
he owns it. He owns his little piece of Seattle in Oklahoma.
I like that too.
Thank
I also like bringing Seattle with him wherever he goes.
Yeah. I like
Yes,
that.
yes.
And just a bowl of clam chowder everywhere he goes. Is that what they're known for?
Can I vote for
Wait, we're not-
the divorce theory?
We're not there.
I'm going to change it
man.
to divorce theory. Actually, yeah, don't worry about Seattle. It'll always be there. Divorce money not taken by Melinda. That's my pitch.
Feels like she could still get that, but yeah.
All right.
Mm.
It's time for us to pick the unofficial official story. So which one are we going with? I like the divorce one. I think it makes the most sense to me.
It makes the most sense to you.
This will mess it up because now we're doing each other. I like that he was just going to use them for AI farms. Like realistically, I think
Mhm.
like let's get these giant pieces of land, just like throw
Right, but you
buildings
need
on it.
water.
It could be both.
You need water for an AI
It could be both.
to cool off the machines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a divorce, you can't get my money, and I own Skynet. You know what I mean? There you go.
Oh, wait. You guys are trying to combine?
Mhm.
Is that what's going on?
Mhm, We're teaming up.
Oh wait, so that's become divorce and AI center? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can do
okay.
both.
Yeah, he got the
Technically.
land so he could like shelter it from the divorce, but then conveniently now he's like, oh shit, I could use it for
Yeah.
data centers.
You can
I
like
see.
grow a T1000 on it.
I
Wait,
see.
you had a side theory to my theory, so it sounds like you would believe in my theory. I mean, I'm just saying. Like,
No, I just thought hot chicks could save us.
no, you actually believed in my theory too.
No, I believed in my theory. yeah. No, I didn't hate your theory though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but we don't want them to win, though, do we?
So
Technically,
but you
Melinda
can
Gates is
vote
a hot chick, so
for
you can
one of
make it
us.
one.
that's true. That's
Is she
true.
hot? Really?
Well, to him, I mean, she's hot to me too.
Not enough. He Epstein
Melinda, if
Island.
you out there-
He's not hot enough.
Melinda, you know how I've always felt about you. Anyway,
Open those gates. Open those gates, baby.
so wait, your theory reiterated again?
They're humans, and it's because he hates humans.
Oh, wait, but I can't. So you could vote for mine, and then it would be a deadlock too. That he's just, this is going to be AI, like a safe space for aliens, his farmland.
Yeah, that's true.
If ours even out
And you like aliens.
and yours even out and there's no real thing, we all still win because technically Bill lost. In
No, I
this
think we need a round
debate.
2 of voting. We each need to go again and vote between these
Okay,
two.
I'm gonna vote for the AI farms. So
Oh,
Okay, so that's it.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
you could technically even it out, maybe.
No, he's voting for the AI farms,
So
which is
that's
what-
1, 2, 3.
which with the fact that he's also blocking out Melinda.
So that's 3.
Oh,
Yeah. I'll
Just like Bill.
I mean, I'll just make it unanimous because, like we said, Melinda is a hot chick, but she wasn't able to contain him though. Like he still went to the island. You know what I mean?
He did, yeah.
But
William went to the island. All
He
right?
still went
Bill
to the-
stayed back home.
Right, that's
William went to-
funny.
It's a little wild when you use the full name.
Right.
That is the official story.
Since we're talking about food control, let's play a quick game of yay or nay. I've got 5 outrageous food conspiracies. Tell me if you're buying it or if it's a total nay. All right, so
Mhm.
conspiracy 1, The FDA legally allows frozen strawberries to contain up to a certain percentage of insect fragments, meaning your smoothie is technically a protein shake. Yay or nay?
Yes, definitely.
Yay from me.
Surely, yay.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not even that crazy.
If
Okay.
Trader Joe's $3 wine can be like, oh, we might have some rats in here because we don't filter it all the way.
Exactly.
I think some strawberries
real?
can have little bugs.
Gross.
Yeah, I feel like some very cheap wines because they collect all the grapes with the things, so like leaves and bugs and animals fall in it, and they're like, yeah, it's just part of small percentage.
Wow, that's crazy.
I still drink it. I'll still drink. I like it more, actually. I like it more.
Conspiracy theory number 2, most store bought honey is fake because it's been ultra filtered to remove all pollen, making it impossible to trace the origin or even prove it came from a bee. Yay or nay?
Yay.
Definitely yay,
Yeah.
because the bee population is decreasing, so they've got to figure out a way to like
Bee.
be ahead of it and
Bee
make
ahead of
and make honey without bees.
No, I think they can detect certain things. Like if it's a bee that's like there's orange blossom honey and wildflower honey. So I think they can at least detect like that variety.
Right.
And there's also like the Manuka honey. There's lots that are raw honey that they sell.
I know.
So, but maybe like the ultra processed ones, I agree.
Yeah, but it says most store-bought. And if they're making fake meat, you can't trust the honey either, really.
Both at Popeyes and Church's, if you get a biscuit, you get honey-flavored syrup in the pack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can see a lot of honey manufacturers putting like honey on the label and then, asterisk in the middle.
Yeah,
So I feel like it's a yay from me, but it's kind of like one of those things where I feel like we're just getting lied to a lot. So probably this is happening and they're lying about it.
Conspiracy number 3. The red food coloring in your favorite snacks is actually made from crushed cochineal beetles, and you've been eating bugs this whole time. Yay or nay?
Yay.
Yay.
I would say yay, but only if that's cheaper than whatever the other process is. Like, they definitely would do this. There's no, nothing stopping them from a moral standpoint, but it's got to be cheaper than, just throwing whatever the
I used to
dye
work
is in
for
there.
the body shop, the beauty company.
I thought you were going to talk about the strip club in West Hollywood. I'm like, whoa, that's cool. What do you do with me? That's here. She's like, I'm the bouncer. All right, you're not getting past Cat if you want to get through here. Yeah.
No, I worked for the one where they sell makeup and lotions and all that.
Okay.
And they had a red lipstick, but it was never quite red. It was always like sort of magenta. People would complain, and it's because everything they sold was vegan, and they could not use the crushed beetles.
Oh,
That makes
interesting.
sense. I believe it's red number 5 is supposed to be the beetle one. I'm
Oh,
not
is that right?
100% sure, but a lot of candies now are like, oh, you're not supposed to. But I know In-N-Out for their sauce, their spread, they replaced red number 5 with turmeric. And I feel like a lot of other companies are also doing a lot more turmeric-based coloring because the old red is bugs.
Nice. And turmeric is good for you.
Yeah, it is.
Conspiracy number 4, the shiny wax on supermarket apples is a petroleum-based coating designed to keep them fresh in cold storage for over a year before they hit the shelf. Yay or nay?
Yay.
Yay. Actually, so like eggs, like if you have chickens and stuff, you don't actually have to put the eggs in the refrigerator.
Right.
You're actually not supposed to because it ruins the eggs.
Mhm.
So, but the refrigerators you get in the market have been processed and stuff. So much stuff is on it. You actually have to put it in the refrigerator and keep it. It tripped me out because the first time my stepfather gave me fresh eggs, he's like, don't put it in the refrigerator.
Mhm.
And I was like, how long could it be out there? He's like, weeks. It stays good for weeks because there's no chemicals and crap
Right.
and stuff on it. So it's really interesting. So I'm definitely a yay on this one.
Yeah, I think I saw an Instagram reel on this, so that's enough proof for me. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yeah.
What's interesting, I eat a lot of apples, and when you see one that doesn't have that shininess, I try to get that one, but most of them have that little gloss, and it's like, I wish none of them had it, because I think some people probably see the matte finish apple And they go, I don't want the matte finish. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Give me the glossy.
Right.
This feels like something in a Disney movie, like something about the, like being attracted to the glossy one is what makes the witch eat you, like some sort of weird grim story
some
tale.
lesson within.
Yeah.
thing.
The witch is all about the wax. You know what I mean? The good
Mhm.
queen. She's like, no. Have this.
I want the ugly fruit because it was all about what was inside all along.
It grows into a nice fruit, beautiful
Right,
fruit,
right.
marries a prince, a
All right.
king.
Conspiracy number 5. Natural vanilla flavoring is sometimes derived from castoreum, a secretion from a beaver's scent gland located right near its tail, also known as their butthole. All right, yay or nay, guys?
Ugh, I think this one is true.
I love vanilla. I always put like a little shot of vanilla. Not always, but
That's
often.
butthole juice.
So I'm going to say no because I don't want to think that that's happening.
Eric?
I'm a maybe because I feel like that would be more expensive. You can grow vanilla bean,
Right.
but you gotta milk a beaver butthole. I feel like that's a harder, more expensive way to get your vanilla
Right.
flavor.
Unless
some
beavers
people
are
like
like,
that.
come get this vanilla.
Pay extra for it. Only fans, only dams. You know what I'm talking
Only
about?
dams.
Sexy. I'm wet. So is that tail. I'm gonna go with nay, but I'm hoping I'm right.
I'm going to go with nay on that one.
I think I'm never eating again.
Thank you, Eric. Tell us where people can find you.
Yeah, I'm on the social media at Eric Escobar. That's Eric with a K, ErikEscobar. Definitely come check it out and see a show. I'm doing Alaska this year, doing the Northwest, doing the Midwest, doing everywhere. So say you heard me on this podcast and I'll charge you double.
Nice.
All right, so if this is mid-June for you, at the end of the month, on the 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th, I will be in North Carolina in the Durham area. Follow me on Instagram at Cat Alvarado Comedy, CATALVARADO Comedy, to see more information about the upcoming shows. I will also be taping my special in Portland
Nice.
on July 24th. So if
Nice,
you are in
nice.
Portland, please come out. It's at the Curious Comedy Theater, and it's going to be really fun. So, yeah.
Dwayne?
Yeah, I'm looking up the name of my show, but I can just tell them the place. Actually, I know this is June, but I don't have like other than local LA shows that pop up last minute. I don't have a show at a club that people can come to until August 21st and 22nd in Arizona. So if you're in Arizona, it's on my website. Look up those shows. Hopefully, you can come check me either the 21st or 22nd of August.
And I do want to mention that Eric is going to be on the season 3 of Comedy InvAsian, which will be hopefully streaming soon. So you can see him and a bunch of other Asian American or APIA comics that are wonderful and are going to be doing some great comedy. I mean, one of my favorites besides Eric is a lady named Kitty Pine, and she's from Las Vegas, and she's amazing. Her comedy is really, really funny. We saw a sneak preview of it.
To our listeners, thanks for joining us on this grilled journey.
Remember to share, subscribe, and leave a review.
We're staying monthly this season, so we'll see you in July. But in our next episode on July 16th, we'll be celebrating the birthday month of famous pandas like Hua Hua, Meng Lan, and Tai Shan by asking a question that might get us banned from every zoo on Earth. Are pandas real? Or are they just guys in really high quality bear suits who are tired of pretending to eat bamboo? I'm super excited about this. I've been spending a lot of time.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe that's why they don't do it with each other. Like, they're just like, no, there's a limit to what I'm willing to do for money.
Right.
I mean, actually, one of the craziest
It's not so black and white. You know what I mean?
one of the craziest facts is that there was no mention of pandas in Chinese literature till like the late 19th century.
What?
Yeah, and Chinese civilization's been a really long time, right? And the fact that they never mentioned it is very suspicious. So, I don't know.
Can I change my Bill Gates answer to panda meat? That's what they're for. That's what those fields are for.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great week, month, life. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.